Cal students to class today on this Monday, the 2nd. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're going to take a test today. Let's go ahead and quickly look at today's announcements. I will go quickly because I want to give you a lot of time to work on your test today. Here we go. This week's schedule very quickly. I would not write this down. If you want to write it down, do it later, okay? Not now. We're going to have notes and homework tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be probably the toughest day out of the week, okay? So be ready for that. Be ready for a lot of notes and homework, okay? Wednesday, I'm going to back off a little. Notes only. Thursday, I'm going to back off a little. Homework only. Friday, you will have a quiz. And you will have notes only on Friday. Okay, a lot of notes on Friday. So there's the weekly schedule. Now, you'll have a quiz on Friday, like I just said. Go ahead and turn in your review sheets at this time. Please do not turn in your review sheets if you did not do the entire thing. If you did, that's fine. Turn it in, but if you didn't, please don't turn it in, okay? Make sure your name is on it. I cannot give you partial credit if your name is not on the review. I cannot give you 5 bonus points if your name is not on the review sheet. So please turn them in now at this time. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your incompletes. Let's go over the A average rule, guys. Okay, remember, this confused some of you last week. Today, Monday, go to Sycamore. Look at your average. If you have an A average today, you're exempt from homework for the rest of the week. If you have an A average today and you bomb the test today, guess what? You still have an A average for this week, okay? Listen, guys, the A average for the week doesn't change throughout the week. It's all based on Monday, okay? It's all based on Monday. So if you go in today and you do not have an A average and then you ace this test and that gives you an A average, I'm sorry, you don't have an A average this week, okay? I have to have the cutoff point somewhere and it's Monday. So right now, you check your, sometime today, you check your Sycamore account to see if you have an A average. If you do, you're exempt this week. If you don't, you're not. If you have any questions on that, email me. Okay, incompletes, here we go. Nothing. Everyone's good. Alright, moving on. Remember if you miss, that's not what I wanted. Let's pull this up here. Remember if you miss the day of class, it is your job to go to the website right here and watch the videos you missed. If you come into class and we're taking a test or a quiz, you will take it, okay? Which, by the way, Anna missed 3 days last week. She contacted me and asked if she could take the test tomorrow. No problem with that. No problem whatsoever with that. But if she would have walked in the room today without contacting me, then I would have expected her to take the test, okay? Alright, moving on. We're going to take a test today. Students, your test must be finished today. Now, I feel like my tests are reasonable. They're challenging. They're pre-cal level. They're tough. They should be tough. If you want to get an A in this class, it should be tough to do, okay? Reasonable, but tough. But you must finish the test today. If you come back and finish it tomorrow, I'm not sure how many points I'll take off, but there will be a reasonable deduction, okay? Finish your test today, alright? Okay, moving on. Let's go over your test. So, pause the video, please. Mrs. Gallant, go ahead and pass out the test, and then once everybody has the test, go ahead and restart the video. Okay, number 1. One of those equations represents a function. Y is a function of x. One of them does not, okay? Tell me which one. Tell me which one does not represent a function and explain why. Number 2, evaluate that function at k plus 1. So you will not get out a numerical answer for number 2. You will get out an algebra expression with k in it. Number 3, find the domain of that function. Find the domain of that function. Number 4, determine the domain and range of that graph right there, okay? Now, if you want to use your grapher to graph it, that's fine. If you want to, use the model for an absolute value graph and then shift to whatever, that's fine. I would recommend typing it to your grapher, okay? That's what I would recommend, alright? Okay, moving on. So find the domain and range for number 4. You may write out your domain and range with words or with inequalities or with interval notation, whatever you want. Number 5, look at the given graph, okay? I want you to tell me the intervals in which it's increasing, decreasing, or constant, okay? So some of those might have more than one answer. Some of them might have no answers. Maybe there's no increasing or no decreasing or no constant, whatever. But tell me all of the intervals in which the function is increasing, all of the intervals is decreasing, and all of the intervals that it is constant. Now, students, moving on to number 5. Just in case you cannot read that one ordered pair, it's 0, comma, 0. And then the other ordered pair, where it comes down a little bit right here, in case you can't read that ordered pair, it's 1, comma, negative 1/3. 1, comma, negative 1/3. I'm using a mouse, so it's hard to write here, okay? 1, negative 1/3, okay? Alright, moving on to number 6. Just tell me with words what's going on with that graph. The normal graph is f of x equals the absolute value of x. That's the standard function. Tell me whether we've shifted it, moved it, stretched it, shrunk it, reflected, whatever, okay? Number 7, the standard function would be this right here. The standard equation would be g of x equals x squared, okay? Now, using that, tell me all the things we've done to it for number 7. We've multiplied negative 2/3 to it, a positive 2 on the inside, negative 3. Tell me everything we've done to number 7, from stretching it, shrinking it, reflecting it, shifting, etc. Okay. Number 8, find the zeros of the function, and then numbers 9, 10, 11 are just like the ones I told you. Number 9, you're gonna have to write 2 equations and use your calculator to solve. Number 10, you're gonna have to write 3 equations and use your calculator to solve. Number 11, you're going to write out the inequalities, but you do not have to graph them. You're going to write out the inequalities that model that situation for number 11, okay? Go ahead and get started on your test. Hope you do well today. Call me if you have any questions.